So that unit definitely surprised me. Up until that unit, I was saying like I hated the 360 collection. What's up, Court Crew, and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Courtney Jinean, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, as you know, you guys, this year is wrapping up quick and in a hurry. So today I wanted to do my top 10 favorite wigs of 2022. My top 10 favorite synthetic wigs of 2022. 2022 is wrapping up, and it's wrapping up quickly. I feel like this year went by super duper fast. I also feel like the older I get, the faster the years go. So yeah, I'm super excited to be spending this time with you all and talking about my favorite wigs. So let's go ahead and get into it. Quick disclaimer is that I have reviewed a lot of outre wigs this year. So a lot of the units on my list, I'm not even gonna lie, are outre wig. But before I get into this list, I do want to say that I think this year I focused a lot on trying different colors, and next year I definitely want to try a number of different, not only like colors, but also styles and also different brands. So I've gotten a lot of comments about trying more Janet collection units, main concept, Zuri Sis. I've never tried main concept or Zuri Sis ever, so I am definitely going to be trying a number of different brands in 2023. So let me know down below if you have a favorite like main concept or Zuri Sis wig. But did want to do a quick disclaimer that like the units on this list are mostly outre. So yeah, just had to throw that out there before we go into this list. Now this list features a lot of my faves, okay, my top 10 synthetic wigs of 2022, and they are not in any particular order. I love all these wigs. I thought each of them served a look. Let's go ahead and get into it. Again, these are in no specific order. Actually, I think I'm gonna start with the only sensational wig on this list, which is Butter Unit 20. So Butter Unit 20 was absolutely gorgeous. If you don't know, the Butter Unit collection from Sensational is pretty similar to the Outre Melted Hairline collection, and you guys know how I love the Outre Melted Hairline collection. When I first saw this unit stock card, I was literally so excited about this unit, and this unit did not disappoint. So this unit has a lot of curls, this unit has a lot of layers, and more as I try more and more wigs, I realize that not only do I prioritize lace on a unit, but I also really love units that have layers. Like, one thing about me, I could cut bangs, okay, but layers are a whole nother ball game. I said that in like my last review. Which review was that? I don't know. Maybe it was Vanya. It's not Vanya or Vana. Girl, I don't know. But I really did like that unit. I love when a unit comes with layers. This unit came with layers, came with curls. If you would like to hear all of my thoughts on that unit, definitely check out that review. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning wig. It was a little long, okay? It was a little long, but I definitely think it's the perfect wig for a special occasion. Just because of the length, I personally would not wear it on an everyday basis, but super duper pretty, served a look. Definitely perfect for the holidays as well, and definitely one of my faves from this year. Next, I want to talk about another one that surprised me. This one is Kalinda. A lot of these units on my list surprised me. I'm gonna go through those first. So I'm gonna talk about Kalinda. If you know me, then you know that the Outre 360 collection as a whole, like as an idea, I am obsessed with, because I think that it's so great that we have an affordable option for the girls who want 360 lace, want to be able to do those updos, want to be able to, you know, get so many different looks out of one wig. So I do love, in theory, I love that collection. But a lot of the units, I feel like they don't come pre-plugged. The lace, I don't know, it really, that is a collection that I feel like it really varies by unit. And Kalinda was the first release from that collection where I was like, okay, I see the appeal. That unit was so bomb, you guys. I will say that it did not come pre-plucked. I did pluck the unit myself, but after installing her, just gorgeous. The hair quality, great. Like, it was a kinky straight unit, and I do think that it did not look like the stock card, so to speak, but what it did look like was even better, in my opinion. Like, it was just so beautiful, and that is a unit that I definitely could see folks wearing for the holidays. I could see someone wearing that on an everyday basis. It is long for me, but I could see someone wearing that on an everyday basis, just because that unit, Like, when I say it was kinky straight, it was kinky straight. It had some curls in it, but super duper pretty. Did not tangle that much, did not shed that much. And that is something that I do really prioritize when I'm thinking about units that can be worn on a daily basis. Of course, the lace gotta be, you know, melted, because if it's melted, then you'll be able to be given scalp throughout the day. But also, I don't want to have a unit that I have to brush continuously just to make it look good, you know? You want a unit that you can just like let be. Something like this, where like, okay, it's not gonna tangle on me, you know, while I'm going throughout the day. And Kalinda, you don't have to worry about that. So I definitely think it's an everyday unit. I definitely think it's worth the money. And I definitely think that that is one of the 360 collection units that I can definitely recommend. I think you can get so many different looks out of that unit. I think that you can get so many, yeah, just get so many different looks. And that's the appeal of that collection. And I think it's perfect for someone who's like, okay, I like human hair wigs. I like being able to pluck, but I do want to, you know, have an affordable option, and that is something for the pros. Okay, so that unit definitely surprised me. Up until that unit, I was saying like I hated the 360 collection. Another unit that surprised me, ooh, let's talk about it. Zaylee. Zaylee is one of the recent releases, and I don't know, what did I think? When I first saw the unit, I was like, ooh, okay, it's pretty. And I picked it because a lot of the other units that were going on felt like they were pretty similar. And that was one of the only releases that I felt like, okay, it's different. So I did pick that one out. And when I got it, I was like, OMG, this unit is so versatile. That's the thing that got me about this unit. One, it surprised me because I was not thinking that I could get so many looks out of this one unit, especially a unit that's a T-part unit, a sleek leg part where it's a fixed part. But you can literally shift that unit. You can cut bangs into it. You can shift it to the side, have some leave out, have it look super duper natural. And that's the appeal of that unit to me. I felt like that unit was something that I think a lot of people were like, okay, I'm gonna skip that one. But I hope with my review, it was something where a lot of folks felt like, okay, I can get that unit. And I did see a lot of comments on my short that I did for that unit where I showed a number of different styles. And I saw a lot of comments on my video saying like, oh, this made me buy it. Did you cut any bangs? And no, I didn't do much to that unit. I did like frame it a little bit, but for the most part, it was cut. You know, I'm gonna stress this a lot with a lot of the units, but it framed my face. It was cut beautifully. Like, it had layers already into it. So it made it super easy when I shifted it to the right, okay? It had a left side bang. When I shifted it to the other side, it had a right side bang. And when I put it in the middle, I flipped up a little bit of the hair and it was a bang unit. It was so versatile, and that unit definitely surprised me. Yeah, really did love that unit. Next up we have Lawrence, and Lawrence is another unit that I felt like surprised me. I thought that the stock card was pretty, but I knew that like that unit, I knew that it was something more. It's similar to what I see in Jayciana. I haven't reviewed Jayciana yet. I don't know when I will, but I do just have a sense that that unit is so much more beautiful in person. And for me, that was what I felt with Lawrence, and I was completely right, you guys. Like, that unit was so pretty. I think it was the color, I think it was the just overall style, but that unit was so pretty. And it's one that I definitely recommend for the girls who love bobs. It is a bob unit, and it is one that I think a lot of people could definitely use for like everyday basis in terms of going to work and things like that. It's definitely work appropriate, and it's one that I felt like definitely got slept on for sure. And I just wanted to have a bob on my list, and if you know me, you know that I'm not the hugest fan of bobs, especially on me, but that unit changed my mind, you know? Like, I always like to try different things, and Lawrence was definitely pulling me out of my comfort zone a little bit, and I was glad about it. I love the color that I got. I think I got it in frosted honey blonde, something like that. Super duper pretty, and I definitely recommend that unit. The next unit that we're gonna talk about is Mia Bella. Mia Bella, yes. I always get Michaela and Mia Bella mixed up, and I actually thought that Michaela and Mia Bella came out around the same time, but they didn't. I think Michaela came out in 2020, and Mia Bella came out in Michaela came out in 2021. I think Mia Bella came out this year. Mia Bella, gorgeous, you guys. I just feel like that unit surprised me too. I could talk about this a lot, but I'm not the hugest fan of curly units, curly synthetic units, unless it has, like, there's a lot of, you know, circumstances where my opinions fluctuate. And with curly units, I definitely love it when it's like an afro. It would take forever. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like wavy units, curly units, it's a certain type of curly unit that I don't really like. And I don't like it for a couple of reasons. I feel like with wigs, a lot of people like for it to be a sleek part. And I don't think that really works with curly units. And I also feel like it's just so hard a lot of times with curly units. I don't think units come pre-plucked a lot. I don't know. And when you have to pluck it yourself, it doesn't really work. Like, I actually had this happen with a recent wig that I reviewed, Dominica 16. I did pluck that unit and I kind of wish that I didn't. I wish I just like installed it and maybe like did some makeshift bangs with it, because I felt like it just disturbed the curl pattern. I don't really like curly units, and with this unit, that's why I was on the fence about reviewing that unit, but I wasn't seeing anybody review it, so I was like, okay, let me just do it. I got it, you guys. So freaking pretty. Like, I think it was a mixture of the color, because I did get it in creamy toffee, I believe, so super duper pretty. And it really just you know, there's always exceptions to different rules and stuff like that, and that was definitely an exception. Like, I love that unit. I thought it was so pretty. I thought it just gave lioness, and if you don't know, I am a Leo, so every time I can like look like a lion, I like to. So I really did like that unit. I thought it was pretty. You know how much I love the melted hairline collection, so no surprise there. And yeah, you guys, I really did love that unit, and I definitely recommend it for the girls. Next up is a unit that I really loved. It's called Emmerie. It's from the Sleek Leg collection. And if you know me, then you know that with the Sleek Leg collection, I literally, like, I just feel like with the Sleek Leg collection, I think a lot of people love it. A lot of people love the Sleek Leg part collection. And I never really got the appeal until I tried this unit. I was like, okay, I see what the girls like it. Like, it was just so sleek straight out the pack. I didn't have to do much to the unit. I did plug it a little bit, I remember that. And I did like pull out a little bit more baby hairs to do a little swoop. But I just felt like the unit was so pretty. I thought it was so pretty. I thought the color was gorgeous. And again, it's so beginner friendly. I feel like the Sleek Leg collection, like I said, I'm not the hugest fan of it, but for me, I loved it because I love that specific unit because it was so beginner friendly. And I think that's the appeal of the Sleek Leg collection, is that it comes sleek, it's a set part, so you really don't have to do much. And that was the first time where I was like, okay, I see it, I get it. And I love that unit. I thought that it was so pretty. Of course, it is a style that I typically would go for, so no surprise that I liked it. But yeah, I really did like that unit. Next up, I'm gonna talk about a unit, again, kind of surprised me, but super duper pretty. It's called Caprice. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous unit, you guys. Like, Caprice was so pretty. I think it was a lace front unit. And you guys know, again, maybe the theme for this year, it wasn't, maybe it wasn't color, so to speak. Maybe it was just like trying stuff that you really didn't think you would like, and then I liked them. Like, a lot of these units, I'm over here saying I thought I was gonna hate it, or I hate this specific collection, but I absolutely fell in love with it. And that's what I'm hoping to do in 2023 as well. Is like, with trying new brands and trying different wigs from different brands, hoping that I find some new favorites, and hopefully I haven't missed too much. But I'm super excited. But anyways, yeah, Caprice, super duper pretty. Another curly unit that I really love, but the reason why I love it, I think, is because I didn't do as much manipulation to it. Whenever I manipulate the curls, or when I need to like pluck a lot, that's when I see the downfall of a curly unit. And with this unit, I just like put bangs into it. Gorgeous. I thought it looked so natural looking, and it's definitely something that you can wear to work, or something that you can get daily use out of. And I think that with curly units, especially like that one, I feel like with more and more wear, it'll look more and more natural, because they'll like lose the shine and things like that. I definitely love that unit. Affordable too, and such a cute look. Next, I have noelia, and I think about this unit that I loved is the layers in this unit. Surprise, surprise. But most importantly, I love the color. I feel like a lot of the times with the synthetic wigs, we don't get a lot of ginger colors, and that was one that didn't have any dark root or anything like that, so I was able to just like cut bangs into it. Also, it was a lace front collection unit. You guys know, I'm a huge fan. So I did cut bangs into it, and yeah, I definitely love that unit. Would recommend. And super duper pretty. Okay, we're getting into my top 2. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one first. Everett. Everett was my favorite for this year for the longest time. And Everett, I loved it because when I tried a new color that I didn't like on, but like watching it now, I'm like, oh my gosh, stunning. So stunning. It was the sandy blonde color, super duper pretty. I thought that Everett is just classic Courtney. I don't know, is it classic Courtney? I feel like classic Courtney is probably a unit with bangs. But that unit was, I mean, the style was something that like, okay, everyone can kind of love. It's a very classic style. I'll say it's just a classic style. So no surprise there, but it's just great to have like a staple. Like I feel like if I had an upcoming event or something like that, I would know, okay, I can buy Everett and be good. Like I'll get a look. I won't have to worry about, you know, stopping and combing my hair every 2 seconds because it's tangling, or worrying about it shedding. Like, you know, there's a lot of units that, I mean, I feel like every girl should have units that they know that they can just like pick up. And throughout the years, there's been discontinued units and things like that. So like, it's just good to find another unit that you just know you'll be good. And that is that unit for me. A perfect hairline, so you can get so many different looks with this unit. You can do a middle part, side part on each side. You can put it up in a half up, half down if you want. So I love that unit. And I think it's a classic style that like you always look for. And if I ever had like something really fancy or something coming up, I know, okay, let me just go buy Everett, put it on, and I'm gonna give it a look. Top choice. I mean, I don't have a favorite, but like this is one of my favorites. And I definitely left it as #1 for a reason, and it is Melted Hairline Lucienne. Such a gorgeous unit, you guys. Absolutely love that unit. I love the color, I love the overall style. I think that unit is another example of like classic styles. But one thing about me, I don't usually like just straight units, and I did like that unit because even though I don't usually like, I know why I don't usually like straight units, and it's because a lot of the times it's very thin, like the units are very thin, so my head looks really shaped. It's just like not a good idea. But with that unit, like there was hair on it. It was like a light yaki, so I did have a little bit of texture to the unit, which gave it even more density, I feel. Color was absolutely gorgeous. It's a melted hairline. You guys know how much I love that collection. So all in all, it was just like the perfect formula for why I love that unit. Like such an easy beginner friendly unit, one that you can wear to work, one that you can wear on a daily basis, and one that I definitely love, and a favorite of 2022. All right, you guys, so that wraps up my list of my top 10 favorite synthetic wigs of 2022. Let me know if you have tried any of these units. If you have not, I will have them listed all in the description box below, as well as links to my first reviews. Let me know what is your favorite synthetic wig of 2022. If you can't pick a favorite like me, then just list like your favorite top 3 or top 4 or 5. Usually I do a top 5, and this year I had to do top 10 because I was like, there's so many different units that I love this year. So many that didn't make the list. Like, there's so many that I just loved, but I did want it to be a very diverse list and like different styles and things like that, colors and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And I hope you guys have a very happy new year. Bye, guys.